creature with a tail and shit.
You're on this one.
White
Hello.
bitch, name Michelle and shit. No lips, pretty tail and shit. Suck the
Which
nigga
one?
dick up at the shell and shit. Now let me tell you about Porsche, dog. Bitch,
Hey Matt, how are you doing today?
Very good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. I'm really stoked to have you in. Sorry about the little bit of technical difficulties. I'm sort of flying Lone Ranger today.
We're used to those on our show, don't worry about it.
Yeah, so the guys probably know you from like AU Sound, but I'm going to do like the whole thing like what I talked with Ewan when we had him on. Tell us about like your humble beginnings, where you sort of started, everything. I know you've been everywhere and travelled everywhere, you know, you grew up in the UK, but I think everyone else would love to hear about it.
Yeah, well, started actually when I was a kid. I grew up on the Gold Coast, didn't know really what music was. Moved to the UK, and that was a bit of an education. It's dark, it's depressing over there, but that breeds some pretty great music. Fell into, by accident, going out to Psytrance nights, which are pretty gnarly.
Maybe before we go further, I'd like to hear about these Psytrance nights. I'm sure other people are probably into that.
Imagine a disused house, lots of camo netting, a few psychedelic paintings, lots of ravers.
Oh, beautiful. Nothing but camo and like psychedelic paintings, I reckon. Bring them back.
That's the uniform.
All right, continue. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Well, in the back room of the Psytrance nights, there was always this weird sound playing, and that's where I very first heard dubstep. And it was pretty, it certainly changed the way I listened to music.
Wow, man. So you were like right there when it all sort of kicked off, eh?
Yeah, big scene in Nottingham where I lived, so I was really privileged to have a lot of good DJs around to listen to.
Wow, man. That must have been crazy, like to see like a whole genre sort of spawn, like from something fresh. It must have been like electric in the air even, you know?
It was, I mean, to think about it now, we used to have Scream and Casper and Banger on a 3-week rotation at free parties, and it was just gnarly. It was a great scene. Everyone was just getting down on this sound they'd never heard before.
Wow, man, wow. So you'd say you sort of cut your teeth with your sort of bass music with the dubstep there?
Yeah, it was, I kind of went all over the place. I went from dubstep, and then I got really excited by new disco.
Yeah,
so from one extreme to another.
We had Ewan on the other week talking about all these beautiful electro records he's got. How they doing, mate?
Came back to the new disco, and then came back to Australia, went back to dubstep, and then found bass music. So it's all changed since then.
Seeing as you've gone from like where it started to over here, how was it like the comparison of like where you were with the dubstep to you are right here?
Very different. I mean, there was a few good nights here. I didn't really know of them. Unfortunately, when I came back, it seemed to be quite commercial, the scene here.
Yep.
But the underground thrives over there in the UK. It's a good scene here in Sydney. It's probably just a little bit less noticeable. You have to dig a little bit deeper.
Yeah, sorry about that, mate. I'm just making sure we got some mood
Still
music.
mixing, professional.
Yeah, not quite, mate. Not quite. No, that's cool. So that's all right. Yeah, I'm sure. Like, you know, it's hard to like span oceans with like such an eclectic underground sort of music and stuff. But yeah, no, it's always the heads always keep it pretty real, eh? So these days, mate, like, so you done that. So you're DJing in Australia. What you tell us about? You make your own records and stuff.
Yeah, I've had a few EPs out now. I tell you what genre it is, but I don't even know how to tell you, man. Like, it's been called a few different things on various iTunes and Beatport.
Yeah, I was going to say, what does the Beatport call it?
The first one called it dubstep. Then it got UK funky. Then it got bass. They got no idea. I got no idea. So cool. no one knows.
Where do you get your inspiration?
Well, that's a good question. Everything for me, it comes from different places. You know, like I'll take sounds from wherever I can get them. It's not one specific place. Most of the music I make's not really clubby. It's a bit more ambient. It's really percussive. Lots of atmospheric layers. It's not really something you can necessarily dance to.
Talking about who you are, mate, on the spiritual side.
An atmospheric person? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. You guys are going to have to tell me.
Yeah, I was having a bit of a chat to your man before. He told me you're a bit of a spiritual person and that. You know, you get a bit of inspiration from that sort of stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's all about discovery, you know, life. It's all about experiencing different things, and whatever it is, I'll give it a go.
Yeah, no special spiritual moments you'd like to share with us?
Well, I did find my power animal after a rather interesting shamanic journey, which is probably what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, I got one on my chest, bro.
Ah, yeah, bros.
That's right.
Yours is a lot bigger than mine.
I'm your guardian angel, man. I was sent here to look after you.
Yeah, sweet. Hey, I can feel it.
Yeah. That's good, man. That's good. So, what else, man? Like, I was talking to the lads. They tell me you're a bit of a guru outside the DJ thing as well. You know, pretty of a fashionista on the high end there and stuff.
I wouldn't say I was a fashionista. I like, I've just kind of fallen into the path I'm in now, and it's led me to where and spent a lot of time talking about jeans. So that's music, and denim is probably my two things people think about when they hear about me. very
but-
contrasting things, but maybe I can bring them together somehow.
Yeah, I've I heard that the jeans this guy's wearing, he swears by, he reckons to like having a hug by your mum.
Yeah, that's exactly right. You know, you break something in. It's one of those things that everybody wears, but it's a real special feeling. It's comforting putting on that right pair of jeans, and that's a great thing to be involved with.
And you'd know all about wearing jeans for quite a long period of time too, I believe.
Yeah, I wore jeans for 365 days straight last year.
Yeah, no, that is nothing but an extraordinary feat, and you raised a buttload of money too, I believe.
Yeah, for the Jeans for Jeans charity. So it was all a worthwhile cause. It took the guesswork out of putting on clothes in the morning.
Mate, you just like, you know, you're on the Today Show, you're a DJ, you're breaking records, wearing jeans, raising money. I even hear that you've got a family member who's quite famous too.
Yeah, my sister Emily Scott, she's a DJ. She taught me how to play at first.
Wow, she taught you how to DJ.
Yeah, she taught me how to DJ. She's
I'm
very,
sure
very
there's
talented.
a lot of heads out there that wouldn't believe that.
Very good producer too. She has had some great releases on some significant labels. So I'm really proud of what she's done.
Yep, definitely, man. That's awesome that your family's killing it. Is there anyone else? You got like a secret uncle that's like some badass golfer or something, or some second cousin's going to be like #1 in gymnastics, or
who knows?
Was this guy got some sort of secret weapon up his sleeve or something? Or?
Oh, maybe. Ewan's got a lot of fingers in a lot of pies. So who knows what he's coming out with next?
Yeah, nice, man, nice. All right, so let's talk about what you got going on for the future in that now. Hold on a second. We'll get like some more tunes on here. Bit more grime for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you spit bars?
I won't. No, I could try, but I won't.
All right. So what's coming up for you? What's going on? What's the future of your music and stuff?
You know what? It's been a little bit on the back burner recently. I want to spend a bit more time producing and just evolving probably into a little bit heavier kind of a sound. I don't know. I just make what comes naturally to me. I try not to overthink it.
Nice.
But I need to try to push myself to get back in the studio. I've got some good labels that I work with overseas that are really friendly, and met some cool people there. So I'm looking to hopefully explore those a little bit more. Nice,
mate. Nice. So we surely should get something new from you quite shortly. I know you just had a release recently. What was that one?
Yeah, it was on a UK label called Slime Recordings. It was part of an Australian compilation. It was kind of like getting your cap, being representing Australia, because it was an all Aussie crew. So it was really a pleasure to be a part of that, and it did nicely. So it's out there. It's on there on Juno. Check it out.
Nice, man. Nice. And upcoming gigs.
Well, we got one good one coming up. I don't know if we can talk about it yet.
He told us last time he was on the show.
Oh, okay. Well, we can. Yeah. We're lucky enough.
Sorry, put him under the bridge.
Yeah. Well, as long as the secret's out.
Yeah.
We're lucky enough to be involved with the Sub FM radio show, which is 10-year anniversary this year. Pretty amazing, and for what is an online underground bass music station, birthplace of a lot of famous DJs. 10th anniversary party's coming up, May. We're going to be a part of it with the Construct boys who run a great party.
Yeah, here, mate. We'll be there. We always love seeing you guys playing that. We'll get you in the mix. We'll get you set up. We'll let you sort of roll out for a bit. Do you anything about your mix you want to tell us, or are you just going to like freestyle it like Ewan and just?
It's probably I'm a little bit put back. I was on the back burner there. All that grime, it just got me tingling. But I'm going to bring it down a little bit. Maybe bring it back up at the end.
Yeah, I was trying to go for contrast, man.
Yeah. Well, you've done that, so that's good.
All right, mate. We'll get into it, eh?
Beautiful. Thanks.
Cheers.